Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to a new video. I'm your girl Adriana Montanez, also known as Adria Baby on Instagram. Make sure you follow me. I'm always posting pretty random on Instagram, but my story during the week, I don't like to be on social media so much, so I limit myself to like twice a week posting like a quality story, and it looks like a little like YouTube vlog. It'll show like if I did like a Target haul, I'll put a couple TikToks, I'll show a workout, you know, I'll show a couple of the girls I'm working out with. So definitely follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, okay? And for the ratchet little humor side, follow my TikTok. So today's video, I think his tire blew out. Anyway, so today's video is 5 unhealthy habits I've worked on kicking, okay? And I used to be really bad at a few of them. Mainly like 3 of them. So if you want to hear these unhealthy habits that have really helped me just transform my body, because all of it starts from here. This has to connect with this. If this is not connecting, nothing else is gonna flow. So if you want to hear what I gotta say, keep watching. And real quick also, I thought this was really awesome. So there's this woman at my gym, you're gonna see a video soon, but she's an IFBB pro and she's actually training right now, and she's gonna be going to her next competition. So she's already a pro and sees what I do in there. And for me, I'm trying to build more strength. I definitely want stronger legs. I want bigger legs. You know, I have my own journey, my own personal goals, but she gave me this. I thought I'd share. It is a body minder journal. So it's workout exercise journal. So it's like a fitness diary. And pretty much what you do is you log in your cardio workout, strength training. Did you work on upper body, lower body, time of the day? Did you stretch? I think it's really cool. You know, just for me, because I really do appreciate how far I've come, because I had bone reconstruction a few years ago, my knee. I have scoliosis. One hip is higher than the other. I am in my mid-30s, but I'm just really proud of how far I've come, because if I would have let what the doctors told me, I don't think I'd be this far with just my own personal health, because it's a self-love journey. It's like they say, life's a marathon, not a sprint. So, and I'll be honest, I was in those down mental states where I just thought I wouldn't be as strong or just as healthy as what I was before I had a child. So, and it plays into my depression, to my anxiety. So I'm just really proud of how far I've come, and I just want to share these habits. And number 1, I wrote them down. There's only 5. Number 1 is being realistic with your body goals, okay? And I know we live in a time where social media is glamorizing the beauty standards of what, you know, what's sexy, what's beauty, what's curvy. And I used to, right away, what do a lot of us women do? We put ourselves in a box. You know, what are we? And like for me, technically, I guess you could say I'm borderline plus size, mid-size curvy, you know, because I'm not thin. I'm 5'3". I am more of a wider frame built. It is so much easier for me to put on mass than it is to cut weight, and I have to work twice as hard. So it could be intimidating sometimes when you see these social media models and these influencers, and you see like, oh yeah, I'm drinking this tea and I'm taking this protein, and it's just like, you could do everything to a T, but you're still not matching, because we put ourselves in that box. Take yourself out of that box. Look at your body. Number 1, look at it and just be like, you know what? God made me beautiful, and there's only one of me. But what could I do to be better? What's something that I could work on, you know? And for me, it's always been this midsection right here. And especially like after you have a child. But I think for me, just from how far I've come, especially when it comes to me, just after what I went through, even though it's been 5 years since I had a child, your body changes. It takes time just to get back to a normalcy. So number 1 would be realistic. You know, don't look at your weight and be like, oh my gosh, I'm 205. I need to lose like 50 pounds. Start slow. Try 10 pounds. 10 pounds. Be realistic. Make better choices too when you're going out. And it's a journey. You're gonna make mistakes. There's certain things you're probably gonna consume and think like, oh, this is working for me. It's not. It's trial and error. And this is where you're gonna have to develop patience and really just love yourself. That's number 1. Number 2 is gonna be reading the ingredients as you're grocery shopping. Don't just assume and look at certain pictures of certain products. Like let's be realistic. I love looking at TikTok recipes. What's a quick TikTok chicken dinner for my family, or a plant-based recipe, or a quick green smoothie, and you look at it and just like, all right, I found all this stuff. Look at the ingredients. Look at the ingredients. Read them. For instance, for me, I love dressings. I love dressings. I'm not perfect. Pretty much about 90% of my fridge is dairy free. I have a couple things, and for me, I decided to switch out a dressing. Some of my vegan ones have higher sodium and higher calories. So I got the cucumber ranch yogurt dressing. Let me see, can you see it right there? There it is. It's only 35 calories with 2 grams of sugar. Way more friendlier, right? Way more friendlier. It's about making better choices. You could still eat the things that you like, but make better choices. I use certain plant-based cheese versus actual dairy cheese. I usually use oat milk or almond milk versus dairy milk. You know, nobody really drinks real milk here, you know? That you have to make better choices. Be selective, but read the ingredients. And if you don't know something, Google it, look it up. I know it could be a bit intense sometimes when you're reading these, you're just like, what is that? I've been there. So just go through the basics, read the labels. Look at those sugars. Those sugars don't play, you guys. That's really what put on so much with me. Number three, the scale obsession. I know too many people, and this is maybe something I could share in time, but I was obsessed with the scale, you guys, even in my younger days. So I had an eating disorder when I was 19 years old. I was really hard on myself. I didn't feel attractive, pretty, and that stems from certain things that I went through in my youth and my childhood, and I dealt with it in my 20s. And I decided to put myself to therapy to get myself to a state because I didn't want to get so thin to the point where you couldn't recognize me. I was sold on this whole, I'll just say it was a certain diet. I don't want to say exactly what it was. I dropped significant weight. I lost so much muscle in a short amount of time. My legs were so thin and it wasn't healthy. It wasn't healthy. I was practically starving myself. So now, even though I'm lifting weights, I do put on weight, but it's also mass. Remember, muscle weighs more than fat. I'm a husky female. I have these bad boys. I have more back here. My legs are a lot thicker. So everything adds in. Plus, as women, we fluctuate with our hormones. We have to take that into it. When I bloat and I'm on my period, I'm like at 4 pounds heavier. So stop obsessing about the scale. Progress photos. Those actually have made a huge difference. I was too lazy to take them before because I'm just like, I'm not taking my photo. Like, I'm not doing that. But I've seen a difference. So like this last month, I've been working out about 4 to 5 days a week and kind of slacked on my cardio, but I'm still lifting. I've noticed I went down 2.5 inches in my waist, but I put on like 3 pounds, you know, and I just don't punish myself. Like I used to be like, oh my gosh, I'm gaining weight, I'm getting fat. But I'm just like, it's really bad. It was really bad to a point. And then my husband was just like, you're not, actually you're slimmed down. None of your jeans fit you. You know, that's why you're wearing tighter fitted tights, you know? So the obsession with the scale. Be realistic, check it if you want, do it once a week. Do it at the end of the month. I haven't even weighed myself in the last few weeks because I was trying to cut back about a month ago. And I was like, I'm doing everything, but I've only dropped like 3 pounds and I'm beating myself up. And I'm like, for what? When in reality, I actually slimmed down. I just was so busy looking at that number. Stop looking at that number and look at yourself. How do you feel? You feel a difference in your clothes. Do that instead. Number 4 is my worst one. It was so bad for a while. Stop punishing yourself with cardio if you skip a day. You missed the gym, or hey, you went to the quinceañera this past weekend and you ate everything and you loaded up on the taquero. It's okay. It's okay. I used to do that so bad. I'm like, oh, or I was out with the girls for the weekend, or I did something, or I indulged on too many appetizers, and I'm just like, oh, everything I did is just out the window, and I probably put like 5 pounds on psychologically. That's what I would do to myself. And it's okay. You go back to your routine. Monday, whatever it is, start fresh, do better, make better choices. It's really that simple, but we beat ourselves up so much, especially as women, because you know, I want to look cute in my little dress, I want to look cute in my skirt, I want to do this, I want to do that, and you beat yourself up, and it's just really not healthy. You're actually shaming and harming your body more than anything, and it's just, we gotta love the body. We gotta love the body. We gotta trust the body. Like for me, I got stretch marks under here. I got loose cellulite, you know, back here, but it's like, that's my body. It's changed. I buried a child. These fell. Like, that's just what it is. You gotta love the process, but most importantly, you gotta stop punishing yourself. You miss a day, it's okay. You go back 2 days later, Monday, start over, make better choices, eat a healthy breakfast, have your egg white, have your avocado toast, have your cup of yogurt, drink your water, mind your business, and do it again. Number 5. Easier said than done, I know. You gotta love yourself through the process. You gotta love yourself through the process. If you're trying to make better choices when it comes to yourself, not everybody's gonna be on your frequency. I have my own personal goals, and other people could be like, well, you look great, Adri, you know, but they don't know I have an ultimate goal for myself, okay? And it requires me pushing through a certain fear that I have. But guess what? That's nobody else's battle. That's me versus me. Love yourself through the process. You're not gonna see results in 2 weeks. You may not even see them for a few months. You gotta grow to love the process, okay? You gotta learn to love to eat, to feed your body the foods that it's gonna give. You're gonna give the nutritional love and the value that it needs. You gotta love the process. You gotta love you for doing you in that process, because I'd rather go through this now than to be codependent on medication in my 60s, in my 70s. No disrespect. I'm not perfect. I could eat this clean and I could still end up with cancer. I could get diabetes. Whatever the case is. It's God's will. But if I could work through to be better and make better choices, because he gives us free will, why can't I do that? You could do that too. So love the process. Love yourself. Like I said, I look at some of my old pictures and my videos and I'm like, wow, like this is where I started. Look at where I'm at now. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, you've been working out this long. Shouldn't you have abs or be this or be that? But I had setbacks. I had surgeries. I had other things in my family that I had to take care of. It took away a little bit from me, but that's okay. I still made good choices when it came to going out to eat. Instead of having the steak, I had salmon. Instead of the baked potato, I did sweet potato. You know, like I made different choices. So it's a journey. It's a process. Love the process, but love you in the process. Woo! That's good. Oh, by the way, something I like to drink, even though I'm out of it already. If you ever go to Starbucks, it's a Venti Trenta Passion Tango tea with 2 stevias. It's got no sugar. Bomb. Thank me later. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Just to give you a little inspo, I know there's a lot of great influencers and fitness people, but I just want to share my journey. This is me just raw out, you know, especially after you have children, your body changes. 30s, your body changes. 40s, your body change. We got to embrace the changes, and I want to show that in the normalcy just with my content. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely like, comment, share me some love, and follow me on social media, and I'll catch you on the next one. Mwah!